Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ACW Thunderstruck. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have an explosive six-person tag team match. We have the Firm, consisting of the ACW Tag Team Champions, Duke Marshall and Joe Mundy, along with Izzy Shaw, taking on the Prehistoric Deathcult, Erica Reed, Sid Parker, and Jahari.
And before we get to that, Trent, in the last episode, I challenged Redshaw, show up or be stripped of the title. And I can tell you right now, Redshaw, the ACW Heavyweight Champion, is here in attendance tonight, and he will be taking on none other than Ronin RoR.
Wonderful news. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to hit like and hit subscribe so you never miss any of the action coming out of ACW. Now let's get into the show.
This match was advertised as a non-title match.
Isn't that nice?
Now, it is, but I'm in a good mood, you know, the Brisbane Lions are flogging teams.
Shut up!
I'm feeling good. And I don't mind you, I've had an eye on you for a while and you're doing well. You've got a little case, that's cool. But today only, this match is now a title match. Now, I don't give these out willy-nilly. Don't worry about that. You ask your mate down under. These don't come easy. So for you, and you only, you get a shot tonight at the title, kid. And don't worry about that case. You can have it as a second chance, all right?
Well, there it is. Announced from Redshaw. Not only is he here and in person, he is now putting the ACW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Yeah, that's right, Trent. This is officially now for the ACW Heavyweight Championship.
I'm baffled by this. This is an interesting selection, an interesting choice. The Ronin RoR, this could be a first time. He could hold the Rise to Glory briefcase and the Heavyweight Championship at the same time.
Well, that's certainly a possibility, but the other possibility is that Redshaw could send a message here. A message about how confident he is, how sure he is, and how hard it is going to be for someone to take that Heavyweight Championship off of him.
You said that on purpose, didn't you? How sure he is. Well, Ronin RoR going for a cutter there, but Redshaw saying no, none of that. He's not allowing Redshaw to get away with something like that. Straight into this matchup. Said here, oh, he's going for it again. Redshaw bailing out of the ring. He's not going to just stand there and let him get hit by a cutter. Ain't no way.
No, it's very, very early in the ring. That's arrogance. Young arrogance.
Young arrogance, but the surprise, you never know. Like Redshaw, he's taken a bit of time away. He said he's taken a bit of time away from the ring, and you know, he get caught off guard. That could be a quick win for Ronin RoR. But Redshaw, fortunately, staying in this. He's telling the referee to keep him back. Let him get back into the ring.
The last time we saw Redshaw in the ACW ring here on Thunderstruck, it was against Jahari from the Prehistoric Deathcult. And in that match, seemingly, Redshaw was going to use the belt against Jahari, and that's when Down Under came out and took the belt from Redshaw and said, no, you're not going to win the match like this. Following on from that, Trent, as you know, Redshaw claimed that Down Under had cost him that match against Jahari, and that's when he took his bat and ball, and his belt, so to speak, and said, I'm going home and I'm not coming back.
So that's definitely on the mind of Redshaw, no doubt. That's for sure, if I may say, that the last time he was in an ACW ring, he got pinned. And
he certainly did.
That would be affecting him, no doubt. And Ronin RoR looking to capitalize on this situation here.
And then again, after that, again, as is being documented here on ACW Thunderstruck, I had no choice but to put an ultimatum to Redshaw. And that ultimatum was show up here tonight, have a match, or be stripped of the ACW Heavyweight Championship, and Redshaw has shown tonight what really means the most to him is that Heavyweight Championship gold.
No doubt. And not only the Heavyweight Championship gold, but he wants to, I guess, prove that he's a fighting champion, even though he doesn't want the likes of Down Under challenging for the belt again. But he's been more than happy to put the championship on the line here tonight. Catches Ronin Richter from mid-air, perhaps going for the running power slam. This could be it. But Ronin Richter's able to get out of it. Almost hits the cutter, but both men are able to avoid each other's finishes. Stay in the ring, stay in the match. Redshaw obviously not impressed.
Both these men have got each other scouted extremely well, I would have to say. Look at the power of Redshaw.
So that
Power.
Still got the weight belt on. He's got a lot of strength behind him.
And of course, Redshaw's got one other thing working to his advantage here, Trent. He's got the hype man, AMT, on the outside, in his corner, hyping him up. But we've also seen AMT get involved in matches and help Redshaw win the match.
That's right, indeed. That's one thing Ronan's got to keep an eye out for. Not only the heavyweight champion, a dominant champion, no doubt, but he's got help on the outside of the ring. You don't want to grab the rope, you don't want the ref to be distracted, you don't want to cop a stray right hand from an outside interference. Redshaw now keeping the pressure on Ronin Richter, not allowing him to get back to his feet, sorry.
Redshaw looks to be dominating Ronin Richter at this stage. Ronin Richter now fighting back out. Seemingly as soon as I said that.
Picks him up for a fireman's carry. I know exactly what you mean. I said the similar thing earlier. Now sending Ronin Richter to the outside. Getting rid of it.
And telling the referee, you go out there, you check him and start a count. I think he said start a count. Redshaw seems to think this is it.
I'm sure Redshaw would love an easy night. He's here to defend the championship. He's here to have a match, but he would love an easy victory.
Well, what does that tell? If an easy victory here, what does that tell the rest of the ACW locker room, Trent, about Redshaw?
It tells him that he just wants to skate by. He doesn't care. He wants to have the accolades, but does he want to work for it?
Well, I don't know about that, but if you're in the ACW locker room, oh goodness me.
Nearly dropped Ronin Richter on his
Right
head.
on his face. If you are out the back watching this match or watching the replay of this match and you see Redshaw pick up a quick, easy victory against a competitor like Ronin Richter who came, and Ronin Richter with the cover there but only a 2 count, Ronin Richter who came back from training in New Zealand to ACW to pick up the ACW briefcase with the contract opportunity in it, and you watch Redshaw get an easy win over a man like that, you would have to be thinking, what chance do I have if I step into the ring against Redshaw myself?
I agree with that sentiment wholeheartedly. Redshaw, he could easily prove his dominance here. But Ronin
Richter trying to get Redshaw up on his shoulders and seemingly just collapse.
Unable to after all the offense on the back, especially with a maneuver like that from Redshaw.
And Redshaw now with the submission move, the knee in the back of Ronin Richter, and now for a cover and only a 2 count.
With the amount
Ronin Richter certainly looking worse for wear in this match.
Most definitely, with the amount of offense he's taken, you'd like to think one running power slam from the heavyweight Redshaw would finish him off. Massive boot to the spine there.
Yeah, Redshaw continuing to work the lower back. And here he goes again. That's a centre of damage for it. If you can damage someone's lower back, you think about that, Trent, how much energy that takes out of you, how much offense that takes out of you.
It might be difficulty walking, the difficulty getting up, the difficulty doing anything for a long period of time after that amount of offense on the spine. And look at him here, stretching Ronin Richter in the ropes.
The referee making a count, but Redshaw knows he's got to 5 to break that up. And Redshaw saying, I've got all the time in the world here.
Telling the referee, I know how much time I've got. I'm on the clock. Told Nick Savage I would be here. Lining him up in the corner. Ronin Richter able to get out of the way. A roll up here.
Roll up with a pin. Oh, only a 1 count. Goodness me. Look, that's the power, the resilience, the strength of Redshaw. Another cover. Only a 2, but and Redshaw just...
He got rolled up and within a split second was able to kick out and get back to his feet.
Seemingly using little to no energy to do so as well, but it looks to me like Ronin Richter's injured. It looks like he might have an injured leg or knee.
Or maybe the spine after the amount of... Oh, who knows, but he's going for a buckshot, but Redshaw able to capitalize and knock him out with a forearm. Perhaps going to bring him back into the ring with a suplex.
Yeah, sometimes when you work the lower back like that, Trent, you can twinge a nerve and that can send pain. And now Redshaw with a pin, but that can send pain all the way down the leg, and that can cripple you.
That could. The amount that could be injured from your lower spine down to your feet, Ronin Richter could be seriously hurt. He's struggling just to crawl to the rope. You saw the amount of difficulty he had on the apron.
He certainly looks to be in a lot of trouble here, Trent.
Redshaw knows it. Look at what he's doing here. He's just playing with him at this point. And who do you think he's sending a message to here with this move? The camel clutch, the finisher of Down Under. He's locking it into Ronin Richter. We've seen this knock Ronin out before.
Definitely sending a message to Down Under, and that's putting more pressure on the lower back.
But Ronin's able to make it to the bottom rope this time.
I don't know how he made it there, and now Redshaw in the face of the referee. Not happy.
AMT telling Redshaw, it's all right, you got this, let's finish this. Ronin Richter just able to make it back to his feet. Few kicks there, clothesline, Ronin Richter, burst of energy,
Ronin Richter on his feet.
How is he able to pick up Redshaw? This is incredible. And the cover. Just a 2 count. Redshaw still in the match. He's still the champion. Ronin Richter with a burst of energy. Seemingly out of nowhere. We don't know how he's done this, but you see him going to the apron now. He might be trying to go for a buckshot. Or perhaps the top rope. This is I question the motivation of Ronin Richter right now. With the amount of offense he's taking, this could lead to more serious damage.
Yeah, I think this is a smart move. I think there's desperation from Ronin Richter.
Massive
big
cross body
into a pin. Redshaw still able to kick out. It looked like Ronin Richter over-rotated and went through there and didn't quite get as much of a pin as he wanted to get on Redshaw there.
Referee checking on both men. Ronin Richter trying to get up. He's trying to wheel the crowd behind him. Perhaps lining up for a cutter here. I question that with the amount of offense on the back. Redshaw catching him though. Fall-away slam.
Big fall-away slam.
Sending him across the ring. Richter once again in a lot of pain. Redshaw, interestingly, staying down as well. Perhaps he just had a burst of energy, but the cross body definitely took a lot out of him. Now got to a 2 count.
Both men struggling to get to their feet, and the referee started a count. As Richter's crawling over, both men crawling towards each other.
Face to face. Neither man backing down. Redshaw wants to prove why he's the champion. Ronin wants to prove that he can be a champion.
Ronin Richter's definitely taken it to Redshaw in the last couple of minutes of this match. Both men starting to look very much worse for wear, but we said that the lower back of Richter definitely seemed to be bothering him severely moments ago.
Deep into this contest, clubbing forearms from both men.
And Redshaw now with multiple forearms unanswered. Ronin Richter with a kick to the stomach. Redshaw rolls out of it.
Going for the running power slam.
There
and
it
hits
is.
it.
Big running power slam from Redshaw into a pin. This could be it.
He pulls Ronin Richter out of the
What's he
pin.
thinking, Trent? This is arrogance now from Redshaw.
It is
this is that
indeed.
determination to prove a point to the rest of the ACW locker room and maybe straight towards Down Under. And I think he is trying to send a message to Down Under.
Exactly to him once again, laying in the camel clutch.
This is the move that we saw on the last episode. We saw Down Under put Ronin Richter to sleep with this very move.
And he's once again gone to bed at the expense of the camel clutch. Redshaw retaining the ACW Heavyweight Championship with a message to Down Under.
ACW Heavyweight Champion, Redshaw!
Riley, I'm sure that leading up to our match, you've been pumping the iron, studying our matches, working out reversals, how you can outsmart me in that ring, but you see, that training you've done is nowhere near as pivotal as the training that I've been doing. Because you see, I've had a little chat to our general manager, Nick, and we are not going to be engaging in a wrestling match because clearly that's got us nowhere. We are one match apiece. We need a real decider. And that's why instead of a wrestling match, Riley, you and I are going to be having ourselves a little pop quiz. And that's not the only adjustment I've made. You see, after your son's disgusting behavior from the audience last show, I've made sure that he is banned from being in the crowd. However, because I am such a fair and honourable person, I've decided to make things even. Out of my own generosity. You see, this demonised stick that I carry around with me, my trusty meter ruler, well, I simply won't be needing it. Because this is a match of brains and wit. So I vowed not to take that out there with me. You've only got a few days left to get your head in those books, Riley, so I suggest you study hard and study well, because you're going to need all the study you can get.
This is what we've all been waiting to see, Trent. The Prehistoric Deathcult taking on the Firm in a three-person tag team match.
I am ecstatic to see this contest. Joe Mundy, Duke Marshall, and Izzy Shaw versus Erica Reed, Jahari, and Sid Parker. These teams have clashed on numerous occasions, but this is the first six-person tag match between the two teams we will see. We finally get to see all of their units together, all of their might taking on each other in this bout. But before we see that, of course, Jahari needs to introduce us with a haka. But it looks like the Firm got a bit of a huddle going in their own corner. Now we see Jahari Here we go. Sid Parker on the top rope. Erica Reed. The Prehistoric Deathcult. A united front that have been working together for a long time. And Jahari showing his might with the haka.
Yeah, Jahari has proved himself to be quite the up-and-coming challenger here at ACW and across Australia. Of course, as we've previously mentioned, Erica Reed and Sid Parker, veterans of the game, both had many matches here in Australia. They've faced many great opponents and they've recently brought Jahari in under their wing. They saw the potential and they formed this trios group, the Prehistoric Deathcult.
And their accolades cannot be looked down upon. Sid Parker and Jahari taking out some of the best tag teams ACW has to offer. Jahari pinning the heavyweight champion, Redshaw. Erica pinning Riley, the queen, the killer queen. And, of course, the firm, you cannot look down on their accomplishments either. An undefeated tag team championship reign. This is going to be incredible to witness. But for now, we have Duke Marshall with a headlock in on Jahari.
Duke Marshall with the early advantage here against Jahari. Jahari now ripping him off the ropes.
Shoulder tackle sending Jahari to the mat.
Duke Marshall telling Jahari what he thinks of him.
Opposite corner, shoulder tackle of his own from Jahari. Someone that the ACW audience loves. They are fully behind Jahari.
There's certainly no love lost between either of these teams. And if you think all the way back, Trent, to when the firm became the ACW Heavyweight Champions.
Tag Team Champions.
Tag Team Champions, 100% right. At that time, it seemed that Prehistoric Deathcult were about to pick up the victory, and at the last moment, Joe Mundy took the advantage and got the victory, and they became the Tag Team Champions at that time.
Sending the Prehistoric Deathcult out of the ring once they did all the work and they picked up the Tag Team Championships. And look at this tag team offense from the Prehistoric Deathcult, punishing Duke Marshall.
Triple team maneuver.
And a pin from Sid Parker. The Jurassic Punk now in the ring against Duke Marshall.
I would have to say the most impressive mohawk in all of wrestling.
I want to say all of Australia, but it could be all of professional wrestling.
I think it could be all of professional wrestling. It could be the most impressive mohawk in Australia, period. But I would definitely say the most impressive mohawk in wrestling, period.
And now I question the referee's decision to let this go, but this is pretty iconic from the Prehistoric Deathcult, exchanging bites of the arm, taking their pound of flesh from their opponents. All three taking a bit away from Duke Marshall, now sending them to their corner. Massive splash and a tag from Sid Parker.
Yeah, a blind tag there from Sid Parker and into the ring. Look at the way they work together.
Fluid.
This is a unit, a combined unit, a combined effort.
Look at this here! Oh, down with a leg drop, elevated leg drop.
Erica Reed with a pin now on Duke Marshall. Erica Reed definitely has a massive weight disadvantage here, but Erica Reed, hugely experienced competitor.
Champion throughout Australia. Ducks a clothesline here. Blind tag from Sid Parker. Hurricane Rana, Sid Parker into the ring now. Joe Mundy looking to get a pound of flesh, but no, take it down. Look at that. And a tag to Jahari.
Like a double team spear.
Love the way these guys work together. The Prehistoric Deathcult are absolutely incredible to watch work together.
Joe Mundy said, I'll get involved here, and Erica Reed and Sid Parker said, good luck to you, and sent him packing.
The firm on the outside trying to reevaluate. Duke Marshall, I believe, still the legal man here.
I'm not sure the firm were expecting this, and I'm not sure they know how to counter. Joe Mundy's just like, breaks the count and goes back to the outside to try and regain himself.
They're trying to regain the composure.
I think Joe Mundy's been involved in this match for what? A tenth of a second?
He was in for 2 seconds and then got taken down by Sid Parker. Sid Parker and Erica Reed.
2 seconds is very... Here we go.
They're back to their corner.
And now, I think Joe Mundy was in the ring longer then than he was before.
I don't have a stopwatch on me. I can't tell you for sure. But either way, Drew Marshall now back to his own corner. Is he going to make the choice to tag out, or is he going to try and step up to Jahari again?
Yeah, I managed to get myself confused there because I somehow thought that Joe Mundy had made a tag, but now I've got to wonder what Joe Mundy was doing even getting in the ring to just get yeeted straight back out.
Properly yeeted out of the ring. But now, Drew Marshall tagging in Izzy Shaw.
And Izzy Shaw, another definitely very experienced. And
couple of slaps.
Goodness me, and now the referee's back's turned.
Here we go. This is what the firm does best. This is payback.
Payback from the firm and smart while the referee's got his back turned. And Duke Marshall dragged Jahari back into the corner and well and truly isolated. And Izzy Shaw says to the referee, "Oi, turn back around because I want to make a tag."
And now
Joe Mundy back in the ring.
I've got the stopwatch going. I've got 5.
You know what? I just noticed
tag out.
Joe Mundy looked back at Erica Reed 3 or 4 times there, and I think he was worried that he was going to get yeeted again.
I think a flying spear from out of nowhere from Erica Reed.
I've never seen anything like that. That was probably one of the most impressive things I've seen this year.
Big double knee in the corner from Izzy Shaw. Tandem offense from the firm. Mundy's back and again. Got the stopwatch going. But he's taking his time now. Watch out. Erica's reaching for you, buddy.
I think Joe Mundy, again, we saw this the last time we saw the firm against Stokes and Broke. And this is that tactic of getting under the skin of the tag team partner, or partners in this case, that are on the outside and trying to get them to do something stupid to cause the referee to not see what's going on and take full advantage of that situation. And Joe Mundy now using the ropes to his advantage.
He's no doubt an expert, and he's using it right now. He's getting the ref.
And now Sid Parker, this is what I'm talking about. Sid Parker, frustrated, tries to come in the ring, and the referee's forced to go over there and move him back out, and the firm takes full advantage of that. Joe Mundy with a pin now on Jahari, but only a 2 count.
The Prehistoric Deathcult let their emotions run wild. They are very, very emotional individuals, and as a team, they support each other no matter what. And they see Jahari getting demolished like that in the corner unfairly by the illegal person. They want to run in and try to help him, but the referee is able to catch them. Mundy is able to help to point to the ref and tell him, "Hey, look, there's Sid running in." You know, Mundy, he's able to get under their skin, and he's doing that very well. Duke Marshall, now the legal man, they're looking to copy their tag team moves, and it did not prove effective. Just then, Jahari rolling out of the way, trying to steal their opponent's offense. Trying to drag Jahari back to the middle of the ring now. I believe Duke Marshall is the legal man currently.
I'm not sure what's going on. I don't think the referee even knows now. I don't know.
Izzy Shaw.
Clearly, because Duke Marshall made a tag to Izzy Shaw, and now they're all in the ring.
Okay, now they're going to try again. They're going to try again with Izzy. And it works. Down on to Jahari and the cover. Just a 2. Just barely a 2 count. Jahari, he's taken a lot so far from the firm, but he's not staying down. In fact, he's already getting back to his feet. Izzy Shaw senses it, needs some backup, and here comes Mundy once more. Down goes Jahari. That's one thing from Izzy. She knows she is outsized by Jahari, so he's able to quickly give the boys some time to breathe. He's able to let them have a moment to recover and then get them back in to help take Jahari down. And a spine buster from Joe Mundy.
Big spine buster.
Just a 2 count.
You've got to think that Jahari is exactly the person that the firm wants in the ring at this point. Jahari, as we said previously, the least experienced of the 3 members of Prehistoric Deathcult, and that's who the firm wants to exploit. That's who the firm wants to take advantage of and beat down and wear down in this match.
And Jahari, I would like to say, has had the most, like, despite his inexperience, he's had the most bouts out of all of them in recent times here in ACW. Erica Reed and Sid Parker, they are experienced, but they are also very unpredictable. I'd like to think that they maybe have Jahari scouted just a little bit more.
Yeah, that's potentially very much the case. They've had the opportunity to watch Jahari more here at ACW than Sid Parker and Erica Reed.
And a massive splash there from Duke Marshall, only getting a 2 count. Both Erica and Sid definitely reaching to try and get a pin. Erica loves being here in ACW. You see by her dance there. She's enthusiastic to be here. She wants in this match. She wants to help out the Deathcult. And a suplex there, sending Jahari into the corner of the firm.
It looks like, doesn't matter, they both want the tag. Erica Reed's not scared of anyone. Erica Reed, she's, what, a quarter of the size of both Duke Marshall and Joe Money, and she could not care less.
Jahari crawling under the legs of Duke Marshall. Joe Money running in, taking out both Sid Parker and Erica Reed. Not allowing any tags here tonight.
Yeah, Joe Monday saw the opportunity for Jahari to make the tag, and he made sure it didn't happen. And now, again, the frustration setting in for the Prehistoric Deathcult. Sid Parker trying to get back in the ring, having words with the referee.
Tags in to Izzy Shaw. Jahari has been in for a long time now. He's getting worn down after each second. Wait, whoa, hold on. Never mind, Joe Monday drags Jahari back to the corner. I thought he was trying to come out of the corner there, but Joe Monday brought him back.
And now they're making another tag behind the referee's back.
You saw Monday go tap his
Look
hands
at these
again.
successive tags from the firm.
Here we go, the iconic down goes Jahari.
Neither Joe Monday or Duke Marshall are legal here.
Izzy Shaw now.
Izzy Shaw is the legal person in the ring, and now with a cover,
And
Sid Parker breaking it up.
Parker.
He's had enough. But this is not going to work for Sid Parker. This is not smart.
You don't want to risk disqualification. Spear by Duke Marshall, taking out Sid Parker. Erica
I want to
Reed.
see that slingshot spear again. Do that again.
Erica Reed desperate for a tag, but Izzy Shaw trying to keep Jahari down, but he's not having it. He's back to his
Izzy
knee.
Shaw went for the tag, and Joe Monday's not there. I don't know what happened there, but goodness me.
Joe Money's telling you how he really feels.
Could bode poorly for the firm.
Jahari kicking
And it
Izzy
looks
off.
like it's going to.
Trying to reach for Sid.
Jahari now making his way.
Trying to reach for Erica Reed for a tag. Jahari's still in it, kicking
And
Izzy
kicks
Shaw
Izzy
again.
Shaw off again. The tag to Erica Reed.
Here we
Erica
go.
Reed now. Izzy Shaw in the ring.
Back elbow and another one. Erica Reed, feisty and not afraid of anyone.
No, she's not. And she is taking the fight to Izzy Shaw now. Erica Reed, probably the freshest person in this matchup out of all 6 competitors. And we've seen this before, Trent. You know what she's going to go for here? Bronco Buster!
Take that, Izzy. Duke Marshall now.
Duke Marshall.
Cannonball to
Duke Marshall
Izzy.
hits the cannonball on Izzy inadvertently.
But Joe
And
Money's
Joe
in the
Monday
ring.
in the ring now. Erica Reed has not seen him. Kick to the stomach.
What's he got in mind here? Oh no, we've seen this before, but Sid Parker! Kick!
Sid Parker with the big save. Everyone's in the ring now. I don't think the referee knows who's legal. Here we go again. Big double team.
Jahari now in as well. Big headbutt.
Everyone's in the ring now. The referee seems to have lost control.
And a spike! Taking down Joe Monday. Duke Marshall running in as well. But here comes Sid down with a powerbomb, elevated powerbomb. The Prehistoric Deathcult are on top.
They have turned this around. I don't know what the referee's doing, but he needs to regain some order here in this match.
They know, but they know. Don't worry. The Prehistoric Deathcult are fully aware of who's the legal competitor.
Are they?
I think they are.
Who's the legal competitor, Trent?
I think it's Izzy Shaw.
You are actually. You should be. I think you're right there. It's Izzy Shaw.
And the mist! Izzy Shaw!
Izzy Shaw.
The ref's back was turned. They didn't see anything. The mist to Izzy Shaw. And what have they got in mind here?
Jahari now going for a spike. No.
He's telling him, we're going to put her down.
Sid Parker now. Delayed pole driver onto Izzy Shaw.
And all of the firm are down.
Still legal. Erica Reed with the cover. This could be it.
3. The firm has been pinned.
Wow. I think you're going to find that Duke Marshall and Joe Mundy are going to say they have not been pinned.
It doesn't
Izzy
matter.
Shaw's been pinned.
It doesn't
Prehistoric
matter.
Deathcult picks up the win. What a win for the Prehistoric Deathcult. What a match.
Incredible. A huge victory there, picked up by the Prehistoric Deathcult, knocking off the firm. This could perhaps change the landscape of the tag team division here in ACW. Now that the tag team champions have been defeated, I wonder what's in store for the future here.
That'll certainly be in the back of my mind, Trent. But as we also saw on tonight's episode, the feud between Mr. Cliff and Riley is seemingly never ending. And we will see them meet once again in the ring in our next episode.
That's right. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit the like button so you don't miss that and any other future content by ACW. Thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time.